Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I'm JT O'Sullivan. Today, a special edition, Turkey Bowl, game planning. What are the best routes, combinations? I'm going to give you some guaranteed touchdowns, too. This should be a good one. I'm really excited. Let's have some fun. Welcome to the QB School. Boo! All right, now before we get started, I just want to clarify a few things here. I love Thanksgiving, favorite holiday by far. Obviously, food, family, community, all those good things. Second thing, start a White Russian season. If you didn't know about White Russian season, that goes from Thanksgiving to Easter. Third favorite thing about Thanksgiving, turkey bowls. All these dudes, all these armchair quarterbacks get out there with their family, friends, think they're going to go out there and be all pros. Hopefully nobody gets hurt, but I do love to see all these people with all these football opinions get out there and actually do it a little bit. So it's a lot of fun. My wife doesn't let me play in any turkey bowls, which is probably a good thing, but it's fun to be able to give a little advice, give a little nudge, maybe increase the quality of your game planning a little bit, be able to talk some X's and O's, be able to have you go out there and have a great turkey bowl. So let's dive into it. All right, the first play I want to talk about is really not a play. It's more of a route. So let's say we're going from the 50 here, quarterback, center, whatever. If you got to do a little shotgun snap. And really, this is just one route, and I like to call it a dart. And basically, it's a one-step slant. Now, it's even better if you don't have a center in your game and you get to do the old high school recess, elementary school, where you take the ball from the line of scrimmage and walk back. It's a shotgun. Don't walk back too far. Have your inside wide receiver, one step slant. And if you're playing tackle, and it's great because if you take the shotgun there, you can get the laces. And it's just a real easy throw. Put it right on him. Don't track the wide receiver. Just know where the space is going to be 5 yards in front of him. Catch it, say set hut, and put it right on him. One step, and if it's tackle, it's to the house. It's an easy little completion. Even if it's flag, it's a great play because it's really hard for a defender to be able to come downhill and kind of make that play on the ball. So again, if you want a completion early in your turkey bowl, I like a little dart. Even if you have to take the shotgun snap, give this guy a little bit of opportunity to work it at the line of scrimmage. Just say, work it, and then come in here for a little dart. Easy completion. So that's the first one. And then usually if you want to run it, and you run it with a combination route, you don't want to run all darts. You put this guy on the outside on like a little slant. So you basically go 1 to 2, really simple, easy read. That's my first one. Dart, get a completion. Next one that I like to do is just sometimes people try to get too complicated. The easiest way to take a shot down the field, in my opinion, in these turkey bowls, and now every turkey bowl is a little bit different as far as what the rules are, how many people you have out there playing. But I like to put 2 guys on a side and just run a wheel. And this wheel is just basically a flat right there. Normally you'd run like a slant flat as kind of the really simple combination. But now you just turn this flat, you throw it once, then you come back and hit them with the wheel. And as long as that corner goes with the slant, they're playing man-to-man, you got some other sucker right here come driving the slant, you're going to be able to throw this thing. Beautiful, easy turkey bowl. Hit them with the wheel. Great red zone concept too. Again, you put your good player in there to run the wheel, run that little decoy slant, and there it is right at the sideline. Really easy throw, usually hard. Guy comes downhill hard, especially if you've thrown this flat before. So again, love it. Dart, wheel, easy one. Those are beginner. Get your kids out there running the dart and the wheel. Now, you want to get a little more complex. Now let's start messing with splits. I like stacking wide receivers in turkey bowls because normally they're just going to come out and play some sort of zone, whatever, not zone. They should playing man-to-man usually in most turkey bowls. So you're going to come out and you're going to stack your wide receivers. Ball's over here, and we're going to stack our wide receivers. The first guy is going to run what I like to call a poco. So 10 yards, and he can go to the post or he can go to the corner. So it's really important right here is the split. You don't want this split too far away. You don't want this split too close to the sideline, because you got to give them space to run either a post or a corner. And that's kind of your first read. So depending on what you like there, so you go 1, and then the second guy kind of slows it off the line of scrimmage. I almost call like take 2 skips. Skip, and then you're going to run up and run a 5-yard option route. So basically, you like the poco, throw it. You don't like the poco, you're going to have the option route. So it's really just 1, to 2. And you get them with this stack look. They're not going to have any answers for a stack. Who knows if they're even going to, you're going to come up here. Chances are it's going to be a little in and out. And whatever guy goes to cover the Poco, he's going to run away from him. If it's the outside guy, he'll run to the post. If it's the inside guy, he'll run to the corner. Even if they magically have like a NFL defense coordinator on their side of the turkey bowl, and they come out here and cone this, so they have another defender deep back here, and they're able to cover this with 2 guys, the option is going to kill them. Skip off, give yourself a little space between each of them, and run a little 5-yard option. You can go in, out, or hook it up. Easy money. Poco option. Love it. The next one, a little bit more complicated, okay? So what I'm going to do here, now we're going to pretend like we got a center. We got a quarterback. I like to have a little running back just to cause a little confusion. Now we're going to use a little motion. I'm not a huge motion guy, but I think in turkey bowls, it's a lot of fun. And what you want to do, I'm used to calling this an orbit motion. People call it whatever you want, but basically motion behind the quarterback. Then you're going to snap it right here. And what we're going to do is have a lead blocker, and we're going to just run the option right here with this motion guy. Everybody's looking at the motion guy. Basically, you just run the option right there. Little easy way to run an option. A great kind of rain game if you get caught in the weather too. I'm going to come back here. Again, see if I can keep it in the screen this time. We're going to motion back here, and he's just going to be your option pitch guy as you go this way, running downhill. Got a lead blocker. Really simple, easy way to option. Great rain game. But the thing I love about this is you got this motion, okay? Everybody pay attention to the motion where, look, coming over here, you run it once, then you put the other wide receiver in a tight split down here to run the reverse through there. And you actually pitch it to him. Not a great drawing. You actually pitch it to him just like you would pitch the option. He takes it in midair, house call. That's a guaranteed touchdown. You run that thing about 20 yards away from the end zone, it walks in. So a little option reverse with this motion. Oh, it's delicious. It walks into the end zone. Really nice job. Love that play. Next one I want to talk about is just a straight up air raid special. So you got your quarterback, 2 wide receivers. Now there's a bunch of different ways to do this. I'm not going to go through the whole read. Normally out here you'd have some little post or tag route, go route, out route, whatever you want for the first read. What I'm going to talk about is the legit mesh. I love a good mesh. Come over here, the guy over the top, guy underneath, they're actually going to give each other 5 here. And if it's man-to-man, which it probably is in most turkey bowls, you're going to keep running. And really, you can run to green grass, which I'm drawing it on a field here, but you're probably playing in a park. So you can take this thing up. You can take this thing up. You just run to green grass after you give each other 5 right there in the middle. So really, it's just 2 guys. Simplest I can draw it right here. One guy over the top, you designate. Underneath, they give each other 5 right there. Now, if it's zone, he can come and find some grass and settle right here. But we're probably going to anticipate man, so we're just going to run to green grass. It doesn't have to be flat. It can be up. You've got to go find green grass, and you're all of a sudden, you're running the air raid in your turkey bowl. Pretty sweet. Now, I'm going to get straight up nuts, okay? Right here, this is going to be a guaranteed touchdown. Okay, we're going to say center, gun. We're going to run the same mesh concept. Remember, this time, this guy's over the top right here. Your underneath guy, you've already run mesh a handful of times. They're seeing it. They're anticipating it. Here it comes. Now you tell this guy he's got to run straight after they give each other 5. And what does he do? Make sure you don't have anybody else out here. Just kind of a one-man show. Put everybody else over here running hitches or whatever. Draw their attention. You're going to have this guy come. The guy who's coming under, normally he would come out here and keep running or run to green grass. We're not going to have him do that. We're going to have him come out here and reverse field. Run the corner. It's not a great drawing. We're going to have him basically a little mesh route. Okay, we all know mesh over the top, underneath, but instead of mesh continuing out, we're going to have him run straight across, and then we're going to have him return back and basically be a little corner route. Did a video with the Raiders running this play the other week, and if you can buy a little time, come this way, depending on what the rush looks like in your turkey bowl, it's guaranteed touchdown right here. Now, if they have a middle field player, you probably want to have the other side of the field over here run like a corner and stare at him or something just to give yourself some space. But again, the mesh return corner, I love it. It's a walk-in. Beautiful concept. Now we're going to get a little crazy here, okay? Got some specialty plays to guarantee some touchdowns. Move up a little bit so I get a little bit more space here. Okay, so this really requires 3 good football players. Now, not all games have 1 good football player, but if you have 3, you can run this play. And if you other people, they need to be over here. Okay, what you're going to do here, this is called the banana split. It's an O'Sullivan family specialty. We run this thing all the time. This is your first read, 5 yards. Come up, run an in route. This is your second best player right here. First best player, third best player is playing quarterback. Come up, 5 yard in route, right across the field. Throw it to him. Right there. This guy's going to come up and run a 3 to 4 yard in, coming across. It's almost like a hook and ladder right there. They're going to flip it to him. He's going to catch it with enough time to hold it, not get tagged or tackled, and flip it right here. Now, your best player is going to come out here and score, most likely. But if he doesn't, the quarterback is going to throw it and then get in an option relationship right there. And we're basically running option down the field with your best player and your third best player. So again, best player over here. He's running the 3 yard in. He's running the option. This is the play right here. It scores. To get it to him, you're going to run a 5 yard in and throw it to him. Boom. He's going to catch it, flip it. The quarterback is going to trail in an option relationship. Banana split touchdown. You're welcome. And finally, if the game comes down to the last play, you got to have it. The Turkey Bowl Hail Mary special. I like to call this thing. I personally like to run Hail Marys from a bunch. Tight formation. I never understood why they put 3 guys out and leave 1 guy on the other side. So I like to have as many people as you got in the Turkey Bowl right there, all tight, and they're all going to go down here and run this Hail Mary spot. Okay, so they're all going to go down there, and everybody's thinking, oh, it's going to be a jump ball. Well, you put your best player right here. He runs up. You do a little run around as far as you can, and then you throw this thing to the far corner. And you tell this guy, get up, pretend like you're going to be in the Hail Mary, and then sprint to the far corner. Now, hopefully you have like a pylon or something set up out here so you know where the back pylon is, and you just throw that thing on time, come up, just like you would throw a Hail Mary, but you just throw it as far as you can, all the way to the far corner. Little Hail Mary special for the touchdown and the win. All right? Now, hopefully y'all go out there, have a safe, beautiful holiday. I love a good Turkey Bowl. I'm excited to hear. Make sure you hit me back in the comments. Make sure you let me know if you have other plays that you think are better. I'm excited for people to get out there, have fun, be safe, have a great holiday weekend, and see you for a live stream next week. All right. Have a good one.